What's up, man? My name's Junho. I go by Orange Coast Crawlers on Instagram. I do have a YouTube that I very occasionally upload on, but I'm mostly active on Instagram and a little active on Facebook as well.
Awesome. So I heard from Jacob that you are a intense crawler guy. What would you say about that statement?
Intense as in like, I love to crawl and I'm out a lot, but like, I'm just out having fun. I'm not gonna give anybody a hard time, you know what I mean? I don't care what you're driving, what kind of parts you're running, as long as we're out on the rocks having a good time, dude, I'm in.
Well, off camera, he was just testing out the rig. Usually I give people a little bit of runtime on FPV because it's a little different. And he was pulling some pretty crazy lines. It looks like he's gonna try to pull another one here. And
he wants to go.
Good luck. Can you multitask?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm gonna start firing off first question.
Yep.
What made you get into RC?
Funny enough, it was about a year and a half ago. My buddy was visiting from. Oh no, I flipped. Oh,
you're good.
Right,
you're good. Yeah.
My buddy was visiting from Japan, and one of my other friends was like, "Hey, we're hanging out at the beach." And I'm like, "Oh, what are you guys doing?" They're like, "We're playing with RCs." And I'm like, "RCs? What?" So I was like, "All right, we'll come check it out." So I ended up hanging out there at CDM for the day, and yeah, after the first day, I went on OfferUp and I bought a crawler.
Wow, that was just like that.
It was just like that, man. I have very little impulse control, and if I wanted it, I was like, I'm buying it.
What was it?
It was actually a really good deal. It was I'm pretty sure some guy won some free rails at a comp and just put a bunch of like random stuff together, but it was a Rock Pirate chassis on Element axles. It had an axial transmission. I think it had AR-45s. But yeah, it was like $300 and it came with the frickin' Fly Sky Noble.
Huh.
Yeah, so bought that. Oh, here we go. We're on the line. There we go. Come on, pull up.
I'm gonna try to spot you from behind here.
Take a small back up. Oh, I slipped off. All right, but yeah, bought the crawler on OfferUp, and then I just started crawling every day. Oh, I think I'm on top of you.
Oh, dang it!
Oh!
All right, I'll reset us. Just stay right there.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so continue.
Yeah, I bought the crawler and I started just going out every day, and that was kind of the end of that. There was really not much more, man. I just kept going out every day and just, you know, I started posting on Instagram because I just like taking videos of all the crawlers and stuff, and yeah, just kind of where I am now. I still just take videos for fun, you know. People like my stuff, so they follow me, which is pretty nice. I made a lot of cool friends in the hobby, man. That's honestly like the biggest thing. What drew me to crawling is every single person that I met on the rocks was honestly like the nicest person I ever met. Everyone's so supportive. Like, yeah, it's definitely like the community more than anything that really brought me in.
I have to second that. When I start to get into this crawling stuff too. I'm not fully into it yet, but yeah, when I'm starting to get into it, the community is like amazing.
Let me get myself real quick.
Let me know. I think I'll pop you over here. Let's see it. Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah, too fast. Just gonna pop up.
He teleported over there. Teleported back.
I am.
You're on the left of it, so you got sort of like.
No, the camera got a little.
Oh yeah, hit the little. There we go. Yeah, so going off to the next question, you're going to be, the reason why I contacted you was because you focus, or I wanted to hear insight on 10 scale crawlers. So what is comp crawling? So
it's a little nuancy, I guess, but the two main big groups in like the RC 10 scale is WRCCA and SORCA. They're very, people have their own opinions and everything, and I really don't care, but I like the comp scene as in it's just like a way to kind of gauge yourself against your friends, just kind of play with points, make things a little different. WRCCA is more like sportsman, MOA, and pro class, whereas SORCA is kind of more like the C1, C2, C3 kind of deal. Nice. It took me a couple times for that one. But yeah. But honestly, my favorite right now is, want to give him a little shout out too, is Golden State RC Comps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the homie Dave, his wife, and everyone else behind there, they do so much work for us, and it's like a very relaxed version, so it really allows a lot of people to try the comp scene before they dip their toes and go full crazy into the big rule book, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They're very casual, and yeah, it's really nice. It's super fun. As for that's about it really for comp crawling. There isn't too much about it. You just follow it's like a real rock crawling comp. You know, you just build your car to certain vehicle specifications, and everyone kind of does their own thing. You go through gates. There's usually 10 gates, 2 bonuses. Each gate you get so it's like golf, right? The lower your number, the better. So if you pass through the gate, it's like 0 points, so it's nothing negative. If you touch a gate, it's 10 points. Reverses, you add a point. So that's kind of how the scoring system works. It's very, run down, and there's a lot more like nuance to it, but I don't want to get all nitty gritty.
So the gates, they're usually like markers like on the sides, correct?
Yeah, they're like little cones. Little people cut tennis balls in half. They 3D print stuff, just anything to like mark where you have to drive through.
Well, I'll let you take on our next little FPV adventure here as you lead.
Let's take a look over here. Oh, these rocks over here look solid.
We should be fine going like straight up. We won't lose any video, hopefully. So, yeah,
I can drive through this. It's a little tight, but.
All right. I'm gonna let him concentrate a little bit here.
Oh yeah. There you go. Got the front tires up. There we go. Through the V-notch. Oh, whoa.
You're like on top of there.
I'm trying to figure out.
You have like no wheel. Oh, your left front wheel. Oh, there you go. Yep. Now you're back. Now you have traction. You should be able to sort of wiggle. Wait. I think I could. Maybe. Let me see here. This is the fun of crawling with 2 people. Oh no, I'm like on you. All right, here, let's do this. Get on. Nope. All right, here. Different angle. Watch I roll over. All right, here we go. Next question is, I noticed on your Instagram, you have a full list of organizations that sponsor you or not sponsor, but you're part of as a team driver.
100%.
So for somebody who wants to get into that, like, what would you recommend?
Well, I mean, first of all, you gotta buy their stuff. You know what I mean? You gotta really. I've never. How would I put this here? You want to like run just. Look around, the community, see what other people around you, like what they're like using in terms of parts and components, and then try them out for yourself. If you like them, support them. Keep buying from them, and like posting on social media is definitely huge. Instagram, like the more outreach, like at the end of the day, you kind of got to understand like it is a business, and if the business is gonna support you, you kind of got to be able to give back to the business. Like. What can you give to them, Like, for a lot of the brands that I work with and, that help me, there are a lot of, like, the local guys. They're, like, my personal friends. So I just do it to support them, too, give them more outreach. But for, like, the big guys, like Reefs RC, IERC, like, the bigger companies, just rock their stuff. They're both really nice guys. They'll see you out there. Getting into the comp scene, definitely. If you're out there putting up numbers, proving their products work. Like they'll definitely reach out on their own, and even every so often, a lot of the companies have their own team driver applications. So either on Instagram or sometimes on their own website, you'll send an email, a little questionnaire fill out, and that's kind of how you kind of get started. But I wouldn't kind of aim to like try to go for like the team driver spots. Like they'll just kind of happen if it happens, Like they'll reach out to you.
So like. I'm assuming, right? Because you just have a passion for this, so regardless, you're just gonna have fun with it, with crawling. But like, what are like the benefits of being a team driver?
Oh, well, obviously you get discounts. Sometimes you get some free items depending on what's going on. Well, really cool, and I like the biggest part that I like being about a team driver is the whole development process. I'm super nerdy, and like I love like building and kind of just doing like getting my own creativity with my own things. You know, like trying to put things in different places, like, you know, line things up, try to make things fit that aren't supposed to fit. Like that's kind of like my thing. So I love joining like the developmental process, testing new parts. I love, you know, building new stuff. So that's like the best thing, you know. I love, you know, seeing what's new, what's going to be coming up next. Yeah.
Seems like that's like right up my alley too.
Oh yeah, prototyping's my favorite, man.
Oh.
You drive them, you let them know what's up, you give them input, let them know what changes to be like you would like to be made, you know. And the best part is if he ends up using the changes that you recommend and they end up making the rig better, it's like, you know, like you're putting your own like help into it. Like you're actually putting effort into like the project. Oh man, I'm in a nice little section right here. This looks freaking cool to drive.
I'll let you keep on going. So with this, I mean, we're going off track now, but I'm just really curious. Do you do anything besides crawling? Like, do you have other RCs that you play with?
I have a couple bashers. I have a beam truck and a little trophy truck, like desert trucks. I like just going to the desert, driving real fast, you know, seeing all the rooster tails, going to the dunes. It's super sweet. And like even just going to the beach and doing the sand drag stuff. SoCal RC Sand Drags, a little shout out to them. They run a little drag out in Huntington area. It's on the, I want to say the first, or it's on a Sunday on the month. I don't remember. I've only ever been to one, so it was definitely super cool to go check out. And
do you do any like smaller stuff like mini Zs?
No, I have a Reflex 14. So I have a couple buddies who go to Tony's. It's a little hobby shop and track. And I did a little bit for fun just to try it out. But going fast it's fun, but doesn't get me going like crawling, you know?
Why is that? That's actually an interesting take.
I don't know. I just, something about just sitting here staring at a rock and trying to figure something out, or just like pulling up to an obstacle that like all you and your friends have tried, and like it's more like a puzzle, I guess. Like a puzzle strategy game, you know. Whereas like racing, it kind of feels more like an action game. I feel like that's the easiest way for me to kind of differentiate the two. But with that, that also brings me to like another RC I would like to try though is drifting, because it is kind of that same slow finesse, like that like crawling would be. So that's another RC that I would be interested in trying.
Well, I'm gonna leave it up on the tags right now. He mentioned SoCal Sand Drag.
Yes, sir.
That was our last interview actually.
Oh, really? Dude, that's awesome. Let's go.
And Tony's Hobbies is going to be possibly our third one from today.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. So.
Oh, we're losing telemetry. Gotta be a little bit closer.
Telemetry's fine.
Oh, we're good.
The telemetry will lose like way before the actual radio link.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you're using ELRS. It's I'll explain to you off camera. It's like a little lengthy.
Oh no, my buddy was telling me about that.
Yeah.
Because he also bought a radio link. Yeah.
So the reason why we're running these is like for other guys, they won't do anything like this. They'll just more like take it to a distance, and you'll definitely lose radio link before the video link. And this one will far exceed the video link.
Brother, where am I?
Are you lost?
I'm trying to see where I am up there.
Oh,
I'm pretty far up. Wow.
Yeah, you're up there.
Holy moly, we freaking drove. All right. Dude, the range on this thing is crazy.
It is. It's nuts. I'm gonna leave you with one question while I go get my car. So why your tag is Orange Coast.
Yes.
Orange Coast Crawlers. Why Orange Coast Crawlers?
Orange Coast College.
You know what? I was about to just say that too. I was like, is it because it's OCC?
Yep, it's the college. I went there for 2 semesters, then I dropped out.
Oh,
but I stole their name.
you're still shouting them out up to this day.
I got something out of them, you know.
Oh, that's good.
The
That's
education part wasn't for me, but you know, I'll use the naming.
good. Did you roll over? Or?
No, we're good.
Oh yeah, you got to keep on going. You got to keep on going.
All right.
I'm just gonna go grab it real quick.
I think I'm just stuck in the section where it's just like this is just too tough.
Oh, yeah, that's gnarly, dude. Like, I shouldn't be yelling.
It's a very rocky section.
We are back. All right, we reset ourselves. So the next question, or we following up with, you went to OCC.
Yeah.
2 semesters and you quit, but you're still carrying on their name.
Yes,
so
sir.
kudos to you. Do you have a real job though?
Yes. Right now, I'm actually in the middle of moving jobs. I was a GM at a restaurant.
Ah.
I ended up quitting that job because got in a little bit of a disagreement with the owner. So currently I'm training to be a GM at a different restaurant. So that's it's all right, but honestly I'm kind of tired of the whole restaurant business. Probably gonna explore my options, see what's out there.
Okay. So you're just basically just looking for the next greatest thing.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've just been in the service industry for so long, I just want to do something new.
Do you have any idea what you want to do?
I honestly don't. That's kind of, it's always the question, huh?
Yeah, it is. Did you, is the prospect of working for like an RC company something intriguing to you?
Oh, dude, that would be awesome. But like, I don't know what I could be, you know, what I'd be able to, R&D maybe, but I mean, man, I wouldn't even know the first step to get in there.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I hear a lot of people who are in it and like they didn't plan for it to happen. It's just randomly something just aligned and then they ended up just, you know, with the company. So, oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that would be like, man, that'd be freaking sweet to work for an RC company, you know, like something I love to do and, you know, something I'm passionate about.
Well, guys,
hey, if you know anyone at Axial watching this video, dude, I'm looking for a job.
Axial, you got
Axial,
it.
hit me up, dude. that Helamon, dude, I know how to sauce it up to the next level. Everyone wanted the SCX6 moon buggy. I can dev that for you.
Oh, hey, you want to keep those to yourself right now? Pitch it to them later.
Right.
What's wrong with me? Oh, okay. I don't even know where you went.
I'm pretty high up.
You keep on climbing. You're constantly climbing right now.
Yeah. So when I went up there, I put myself on a little bit of a bypass.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna,
because that one rocky section was, man, I flipped over like 4, 5, 6 times just trying to go for it.
I'm gonna come behind us because I want to give you the most frequency as possible to you. So, all right, you should have all that power. All right, so we went over your job. So the next question is, how do you like this FPV experience so far?
Brother, I'm loving it. This is so cool. All I'm doing, like while driving, is just thinking of this in my moon buggy, because like right now I'm looking at the front tires through that little dashboard gap, you know. But in the buggy, I can see all 4 tires. There's almost no hood to look at. I can look back and see the tire. Like I'm just imagining like all the regular lines I hit, like just seeing them in FPV, because this is definitely like, man, if you know exactly like where to drive, like the views would be insane. But also even just trying to drive a simple line with this makes it so difficult, you know. So yeah, there's definitely like, I want to try both, you know, try some new stuff with the FPV and try driving the old lines that I've driven regularly.
Yeah, and I don't know if you agree with me, but these old lines, you probably know them just like the back of your hand, but in FPV it's like different.
Oh man, I don't even know what I'm looking at, because I'll be looking at an obstacle to the camera here and then I'll take the goggles off and I'm like, there's no way it was that hard. It's incredible, man. I'm for sure gotta save a couple pennies for one of these guys.
Yeah, and maybe one of these days we're gonna ramp up we have a pilot team. So we're trying to do some formation flying with jets, with you know, with RC jets.
Dude,
and yeah, I'll invite you, and if you have time, if our time's aligned, yeah, you could come and see us fly planes. We could give you a little ride along too.
Oh man, I'm not flying a plane. I know how expensive and fragile those things are, dude. Keep them out of my hands.
Oh, we have a trainer plane, so it like self-stabilizes.
Oh, okay.
So we could probably get you up in the air, and then we could just we could buddy. Do you know about buddy boxing?
I do not.
So basically, it's like you'll have 2 radios. So one for the trainer, one for the teacher. And then once the teacher feels comfortable, they'll switch on, like they'll flip a switch, and then you'll take control. So when you feel like you're losing control, he'll flip that switch and he'll take control back and then like stabilize the plane.
Oh, it's like a little safety.
Yeah, it's like a little trainer setup. And then we also have ride along. So if you really don't feel like, you know, your nerves can handle flying, then you could at least do the ride along. So yeah, it feels like you're actually sitting in the plane like a passenger.
Dude, that's sweet.
Well, yeah, we could definitely set that up for you.
Dude, I'm on a gnarly line. Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, you got it.
That line's just too gnarly. We'll go this way. Dude, it looks so cool though, man.
So we're going to bring it back full circle. Oh shoot, I think I'm lost. All right, I'll figure it out. But to come back full circle, if someone wants to get into comp crawling, like what would you recommend? Where to go, what to buy, how to start off?
All right. If you're local to SoCal, Golden State Comps is the way to go. They're super nice. They're super friendly. They're literally anyone can join in. You know, there's no. Come on. In terms of what to buy, like, there really is no rules. So in terms of like, I guess there's rules per class, but there's no like rule of what you should buy first. You know, you could just I would say. Most people have a rig that would qualify into at least one class, right? So class 1 is like the most stock, where it's like flat skid. So that could be like your stock chassis, like a 10.3. What else is there? A TRX4, kind of stuff like that, you know, flat skid, VS410. And then the next one after that would be like class 2, so kind of like the slightly modified class. So angled skid. You can have, you know, front skid, all that stuff.
So what are these skids?
Oh, so like the skid plate. So where the transmission mounts.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so on the chassis, it's usually in the middle. If it's called the front skid, the transmission and motor's scooted forward, so better front weight bias and better clearance in the middle. So that's what I mean by skid. So skid plate, the location of it, and then so class 1, you need a flat skid, so no angle. Class 2 and 3, you can get as much angle as you want. That doesn't limit you there. And then for class 3 really is you can have rear steer.
Oh.
Yeah, so class 1 is kind of mild, you know, normal stock. Class 2 is slightly modified. Class 3 is kind of just like all the beans, all the cheats, you know? All the tools at your disposal. But yeah, I mean, just honestly show up to any event. The WRCCA and SORCA stuff, it is a bit it's a bit nuancy, and so it's gonna take a little more time to get your rigs ready. But go on Facebook. There's a bunch of groups. They're super helpful. They'll answer your questions. There's always the couple snooty guys who just, you know, are mean, but just ignore them. There's always, you know, real helpful guys that'll get you through it. But yeah, Facebook's a great place to check up. And then honestly, like, even start your own. Just have fun with it. You know, like just set up 10 cones and just go out there. There's they sell, and they don't sell. They have like templates for the score sheets and everything. So I mean, it's really accessible, and I'd say just go out there and try it and have fun. Like, just your normal spot, put some cones down. Like, it really makes things a lot more different, you know. You can make a new spot just like have new life again, just trying to run gates through there, because doing hard lines and crawling is just like, it's different, you know. It's like when you put the gates down, you got to figure out how to get your car through there without, you know, instead of how you normally do it.
Well, thank you for the clarification. Yeah, the reason why I asked you those questions is there might be some, but basically the whole idea behind these interviews is I'm trying to, you know, bridge everything together, you know? So like for me, I don't know anything about crawlers, all right? But then for somebody else who's like into a different type of RC, I start talking about FPV drones and they don't know anything, right? So yeah, that's the reason why for the clarification. So I hope to bring all the RC enthusiasts a little bit closer. And hopefully they'll try and just branch off and try different RCs at the same time. So that's basically my goal here. We're almost towards the end of the interview, I promise.
No, we're good.
Whatchamacallit? You could constantly go though. Like after we're done with the interview, you could just go as far as you want, so you don't have to worry about bringing it back. Any shout outs that you want to do?
Oh man, I definitely want to shout out all the team drivers. So, you know, Hardline Killers, IERC, Reefs RC, Hyper ESC. We got CL Designs in there. We got Typro Customs, like, oh, and can't forget my boy Slow Mo Crawler. Hashtag Team Slow Mo.
Slow Mo Crawlers.
Yep. Hashtag Team Slow Mo.
I like that name.
Yeah, that's a little inside joke we have with the boys. But yeah, we're all Team Slow Mo.
Oh. All right, final and last question. If you had anyone that, or do you have anyone that you recommend to be our next guest?
Oh man. If you want, let's see, you want someone with like,
Hard question.
It is a bit of a toughy question. I do know a lot let's see, who would be a good fit on here. Oh, my buddy Scott. He'd be perfect on here. He lives out in Mount Baldy. He's an older fellow. He's been in the crawling scene for forever. Super knowledgeable and just an all-around great guy. And he's definitely have some different perspectives on things. And like, dude, if you could go out there to Mount Baldy ever to get some video footage, man, it'd be beautiful going, you know? He lives in the, he goes by a RC cabin. Because he lives in a cabin out in Baldy. And dude, his property is just so beautiful, and man, he'd be an awesome guest, especially if you can go out there.
Did you have like another person in mind? Because it seems like you have a lot of people, so I just want to
I'm trying to get like the best fits. Let's see. I mean, Javi, the owner of IERC, dude, he's just a super great guy, super smart, and dude, he could definitely, you know, yeah, he'd be down, I feel like. What else we got here? Jerry, Hardline Killers. He's a super busy guy. It'd be kind of hard to meet up with him, but super great guy. What else we got here? Because I want to make sure you got some killer drivers, you know.
Or it could just be guys with some kind of insight or whatnot. Maybe they want to advertise something. Usually guys who are like I'll consider you like a driver, you know. You're not like a event organizer or like you work for a company, right?
Yeah,
usually drivers, they recommend they're like local like event organizers, so just to, you know, so they can come on.
Actually no, that'd be perfect. You should hit up Dave at Golden State Comps.
Dave at Golden State Comps.
Yes, sir. Golden State Comps on Hillbilly Tough on Instagram. Yeah, he's the man. I can DM you his profile. You should for sure get linked up with him.
So does he focus on like 10 scale or everything?
Primarily 10 scale.
Okay.
He is considering dabbling a little bit into the micros, just because the micro scene is so big around here. So he just wants to make another comp thing for just, you know, to have more people show up. So yeah, mostly 10 scale, but yeah, a little bit of micros he's dabbling into.
Okay. Well, thank you for your recommendations. We're coming after you guys.
Yeah, of course.
And any final statements, thoughts, comments?
Honestly, not really, man. I just had so much fun with this thing, dude. I cannot wait till I can have one in my own rig, because, oh man, I just cannot stop imagining the possibilities, dude.
Oh yeah, possibilities are endless.
This thing is so cool, man. I kind of want to throw it in my beam truck and, you know, send it on some dirt jumps, but, you know, you said it is fragile, but, man, I can fix it. Pretty handy.
I mean, you can fix it too, but yeah, if you just want to hold off just a couple more months, we'll have something for you. There's a spoiler, guys, right there. Woo. So, yeah, well, that is it for us. Thank you once again, Junho, for being our guest, and then we'll see you in the next episode. Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys. Thanks for having me.
Let's go.